Best sounding V8s, part 2. Apparently I missed out on a lot of cars the first time around, and y'all let me know in the comments, so we're about to get into those. First, we got the Audi RS5, specifically the B8 generation. Now, this was a competitor to the E9X M3 and the W204 C63. It flew under my radar the first time because I personally just like the E9X and the W204 C63 better. Now, that doesn't take away from the fact that these sound absolutely incredible. Once again, a 8,000 plus RPM engine. Sounds incredible. Those three cars truly were the holy trinity of German V8s in their time. Like, that was the last of a dying breed. Next, we got any engine that went into the Maserati Gran Turismo. Now, these are based on the Ferrari F430's block, but sound completely different because they had a cross-plane crankshaft. Now, if you ask me, I think these sound better than a 430. At least stock for stock, these sound better than a 430. I've always liked how these looked. They aged incredibly well. They're not the fastest thing out there. I mean, I don't think anyone's buying them to go around a track, but these sound so good and it deserves a spot on this list. Next, we got the Corvette Z06, the new C8 generation. Now, the price that dealers are asking for this is kind of ridiculous, but it is the only naturally aspirated flat plane V8 on the market. I know Ferrari's gotta be hurting right now. These guys literally bought a 458 and then modeled that engine after the 458. So now they're the only ones. Like, the tables have turned completely. The fact that this vehicle sounds more like a Ferrari than modern Ferrari V8s is beyond me. The reason I started liking Ferraris was because they scream and they sound like F1 cars. And now that they're more muted and neutered, and the Corvette is the only thing that sounds anywhere close to what they sound like back in the day, come on, like, it almost hurts to say that I'd take this over like a Ferrari F8 or something like that. And then the nail in the coffin is the fact that this is only 30 horsepower down from a 488 Pista. Can y'all believe that America has produced more naturally aspirated flat plane V8s than Italy has in the past 5 years? We got the Z06 Corvette, we got the SSC Tuatara, and we also have the GT350 and GT350R. The only one today so far that you can in fact get in manual, by the way, and in fact it only comes in a manual. But the coolest part to me is, depending on the exhaust setup you choose to go with, you can make it more sound like an American muscle car that happens to rev up to 8,000 RPM, or you can make it sound like something more Italian if you put the right headers and exhaust on there. This is one of my favorite sounding cars for below $100,000 all day.